Week 1 off season's coming to an end. I feel good. Yesterday, as you'll see in the video, I did some chest and shoulders, and my back is just a little bit knotted up to actually progress with shoulders. I think I just have a really tight shoulder capsule, and it's just stuff that I got to work on. What I've been doing is some body tempering and some movement stuff that Chris recommends, and it's feeling better. At the time, it hurt really bad, so it's just one of those things where it just felt like there was huge knots throughout my right side mostly, which is weird because it's usually my left side that gives me issues. Right around my teres major and my supraspinatus area, and right underneath my my right scapula. So I guess it's just something that I didn't really realize until I actually started doing shoulders and trying to get more of a stretch, and really beat me up. So put a lot of work in, rested on Thursday, came in on Friday and did some squats and some banded deadlifts, and everything's feeling really good. Off to LA for the weekend to watch a wedding, which is always fun, but it's never fun to like find clothes that fits, that's dress up clothes. So that was a real challenge this week, is being able to find the right kind of clothes. Going to Barbell Brigade and on Saturday, so hopefully I'll be able to train with some of those guys. I've already messaged a few of them. And then Monday, gonna check out Santa Monica Pier, head back Monday night, and then Tuesday I'll start getting into more off-season work with barbell movements and using the velocity device that I got. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and I'll update you as that goes along. And hope you guys enjoy the training videos, and I'll catch you next time. Here's my first bench session of the week. Next one will be on Saturday at Barbell Brigade down in LA. For this off season, I'll probably do, everything's always subject to change depending on how things are going, how things are feeling. But I'll definitely be doing one dumbbell day, with the main emphasis being on dumbbell movements. That way I feel like dumbbell movements help equal out any imbalances in the arms, whereas a barbell movement, you can kind of work through that, and I've had a history of having my left arm lag a little bit, so keeping the dumbbell movements in there just to make sure everything's building and moving at the same rate. And I'll be doing that with pretty much 99% of the movements on this day. Today I did incline dumbbell presses for right around, worked up to 7 sets of last one being 10 reps with the 145-pound dumbbells. Then I did some overhead shoulder presses, and I think what really irritated my shoulders here was the fact that I don't have the greatest external rotation, and that bench was pretty much vertical. So it really forced me to externally rotate more than I normally do, which caused a little bit of an impingement in my rotator cuff and in my rhomboid area. So just kind of making that switch and putting it on a more of an incline is going to help out a lot, and obviously fixing that so I have better external and internal rotation will definitely take care of that. So you don't want to just put a band-aid on something, you actually want to fix it and move forward with it. These are the dumbbell flies I like to do, thumbs facing up. I feel like you take away the triceps on this movement when you do it like that, and you just get a better stretch throughout the chest. And I feel like a lot of times flies tend to be more of a press movement, so if you want to take out the triceps and build up a bigger chest should equal a bigger bench, then that's a great way to do it. And then always on my shoulder days, I'll do some type of side raise, anywhere from like 4 to 5 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Try to go a little bit heavier each week, just depends. As you saw in my earlier video, I did 6 sets of 12 with the belt squat. Today I just worked up to the heaviest 8 I could, and ended up with, I want to say, 7 plates on there. So it felt really good. This belt squat machine, as you can see, I put my hands out to kind of brace myself, because the whole point of the belt squat is obviously to deload from having the bar on your back. And I feel like if you can control it by using a little bit of hand maneuvering in there, that you can really load up your quads. And that's kind of what I'm doing here, is just really trying to focus on building up my quads, building up the bottom of my squat. And if I'm just doing a movement where I have to worry about other things and not actually filling it in the areas I'm trying to fill it in, then I just think that defeats the whole purpose of the movement. Don't do a movement just to do it. Make sure that you're activating and using the muscles you're trying to build. So here is the last set of 8 here, and after that moved on to some dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts with a band. This is one of the movements in kabuki.ms that Chris really loves to do, and what the band does is just creates a little bit extra tension throughout the movement, so that you're really forced to fire your glutes in and wedge into the dumbbells, just like you would if you're doing a deadlift. You're learning to wedge your hips through as fast as you can, and if you accelerate through the band, then you're really going to feel how that mimics over to doing that. So what I did today was 5 sets of 10 here with an average elite FTS band with 125-pound dumbbells, and my lower back and glutes and hamstrings were absolutely fried after this. Plus the higher rep range is just it's very humbling to get back in shape after you've done a meet prep, that's for sure. And then moved on to some leg presses, did 5 sets of 10 here, and like I said, just trying not to overstress my lower back a lot this week, and just doing mostly non-barbell related movements, but still getting in a lot of work, and just trying to get my legs going, building them up, and not really stress too much in my back. Next week, like I said, I'll be doing a lot more barbell movements and getting back into the swing of things, but having those 2 meets pretty close together, I just wanted to kind of take a little bit of a break and just see how my body felt. And after the leg press, I finished up with some meadow rows and some side-to-side glute walks, and then I did some lat pull downs, superset it with some kettlebell reverse lunges that I don't have on. But 4 sets, 10 reps here on the meadow rows, 4 sets, 20 back and forth on the glute walks, and 3 sets of 12 on the other 2. So hope you guys like the videos. Subscribe, like, and share. Catch you guys next time.